If you've been keeping up with this bizarre Kate Middleton story, let me tell you that things just got weirder. The Princess of Wales is now apologizing for editing a family photo that was pulled by multiple news agencies. She said she was sorry for what she called any confusion over the picture, which was taken by her husband Prince William and then released on Sunday to mark Mother's Day in the UK. The picture is of Kate and her 3 children, where she sits on a wooden chair with her arms around Prince Louis and Princess Charlotte with Prince George behind them. It is the first official picture of Kate since she underwent abdominal surgery nearly 2 months ago. In the caption, she wrote, "Thank you for your kind wishes and continued support over the last 2 months. Wishing everyone a happy Mother's Day." But right away people noticed something wasn't quite right about the photo. And only a few hours after it was released, the Associated Press issued a kill notification for that image, meaning the picture should not be used because it appeared that the source had manipulated the image. And that source in question was the palace, which just makes the story even crazier. Now, there were a few inconsistencies in the photo, but one of the most obvious ones was the alignment of Princess Charlotte's left hand. Other people brought up the sweater pattern on Prince Louis' shoulder and a jagged white line in the background near his knee. So yes, it was clearly photoshopped. Finally, Kate Middleton admitted that yes, it was. She wrote on Twitter saying, "Like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day." After her apology, an inside source clarified that Kate made what they called minor adjustments to the photo, and that Kate and William's motivation was to offer an informal picture of the family together for Mother's Day. It was supposed to thank people for their support during her recovery after all the internet theories started going around about her. But instead, by the end of the day, it had started a storm of social media stories and legitimate questions around the need for using a photo that was clearly edited. All things considered, it just seems like really bad timing to try to pass off that picture as authentic. And to add to all of that, Kate wasn't actually wearing her wedding ring, which only worsened the speculation that there is really something going on. On January 17th, Kensington Palace released their first statement about her health, informing the world that she had undergone an abdominal surgery at a London clinic. They wrote, "Based on the current medical advice, she is unlikely to return to public duties until after Easter." The palace said that at the time she would spend 10 to 14 days in hospital, and they were clear that she would not be making any public appearances and would cancel and back out of official duties until after Easter. Since the palace first announced that she would be having surgery, rumors started snowballing online that said it could be everything from a cosmetic procedure to a mental breakdown. Other more out there theories said that she's in a coma or that she's been the victim of a sinister palace cover-up, even though Kate was photographed by paparazzi riding in the passenger seat in her mother's car recently. But let's get into some of these wild theories about her because they are crazy. Some people suggested that Kate Middleton is simply recovering from her own BBL. Considering how painful this procedure is supposed to be and all the health complications that come with it, this might have explained her longer than anticipated hospital stay. As we know, the average recovery time for a BBL is roughly 2 to 3 months. So if you really think about the timeline, I mean, anything's possible. Surprisingly, that was not actually the weirdest theory though. A Spanish TV host claimed that Kate has been put into a medically induced coma because of surgical complications, and they even cited an anonymous source within the royal household. And with a story like this, during a time with no clear answers, people just ran with it. The palace was not going to let this rumor spread, and they had been aggressively pushing back against the claim, saying that the story is, quote, total nonsense. But of course, you can't stop the internet from coming up with even more possibilities, like the fact that maybe Kate got a bad haircut and just wanted to hide until it grows out. One tweet went viral after someone googled how long it takes for bangs to grow out, which is around 3 to 4 months, and that's if you're lucky. So yeah, sure, the bad haircut is another possibility here, but it doesn't really seem likely considering that Kate is known for having fabulous hair at all times. It's literally what makes her outfits look so put together. Another theory comes from Reddit, and it's about the alleged troubled relationship that Kate has with William. So the day the ambulance was called, it was also her birthday in January, and there was not a single post on social media shared of her and William looking after the kids. And this alone was a little suspicious, but it gets even more interesting because there were no visitors to the hospital, no public well wishes from the royals, or even her own family while she was supposedly getting surgery, which has caused some people to believe that this was just a cover-up or something that they are not purposely releasing information about. And this has led people to further think there was some sort of serious conflict between William and Kate, considering that Kate isn't expected to return to public duties until Easter. But as for William, he returned returned to his duties on February 7th and on February 9th. And on the 20th, Kensington Palace released a statement on only William's behalf about a serious conflict overseas. This was also shocking to some people, since when William and Kate got married, they typically started releasing statements together. But for whatever reason, this one was a solo statement from only William. And some of the theories out there are even more plausible, like the possibility that Kate is going through mental health complications. In the past, she has had struggles with certain issues that she experienced during pregnancy. Kate has also become one of the loudest voices within the royal family, speaking up for mental health and the well-being of young people, because we know that she cares deeply about the cause. She's also expressed her past experiences with mental health struggles since she's been in the public eye all the time, and not to mention the added pressure of being a royal that would surely affect your overall mindset. Another theory from Reddit involves other members of the royal family. One user believes that Kate is recovering after donating one of her kidneys to King Charles, since both of them recently had hospital visits because of their health. As we know, King Charles received treatment for an enlarged prostate, and it was during his visit to the hospital where it was discovered that he had cancer. Buckingham Palace then released a heartbreaking statement on his health, confirming that he is receiving treatment and will be taking a step back from his public duties to focus on his health. It said, during the King's recent hospital procedure for benign prostate enlargement, a separate issue of concern was noted, as subsequent diagnostic tests have identified a form of cancer. His Majesty has today commenced a schedule of regular treatments, during which time he has been advised by doctors to postpone public-facing duties. Throughout this period, His Majesty will continue to undertake state business and official paperwork as usual. The King is grateful to his medical team for their swift intervention, which was made possible thanks to his recent hospital procedure. He remains wholly positive about his treatment and looks forward to returning to full public duty as soon as possible. His Majesty has chosen to share his diagnosis to prevent speculation and in the hope that it may assist public understanding for all of those around the world who are affected by cancer. So how did the royal family react to all of this? Well, Prince Harry had a brief reunion with the King after taking an overnight flight from California to visit his father. He landed at Heathrow Airport following an 11-hour flight from LA. He was traveling alone because Meghan chose to stay in the US with their 2 kids. He was driven straight to the King and the Queen's London residence at Clarence House, where the King was resting after outpatient treatment. But Harry and William's lack of interaction during his recent trip to the UK also drew a lot of attention, particularly to the hurt between the 2 brothers. Harry has made it no secret that he wants to reconcile and is said to have reached out to William trying to do so. But at the moment, a source from the palace said that there are no plans for the 2 of them to meet. The insider claimed that William's principal concern is his wife's recovery from surgery, so that is really the only thing he cares about at the moment. Besides, Harry only ended up spending 24 hours in his home country. During his visit with his father, which lasted only about 30 minutes, Queen Camilla made a deliberate effort to be in the room. But we have no details about any meeting with William because he simply did not visit his brother's family. Speaking about the tense situation, a source close to the royal household said it would be the normal run of things to go and see your sister-in-law who's had a serious operation and also see your niece and nephews, but it isn't normal. It's terribly sad. The family torment is an open sore. There is such a profound breach there. Trust was a major concern in Harry's memoir Spare, as well as his Netflix documentary with his wife Meghan. More recently, he traveled to the UK to attend libel cases involving UK newspapers, and in his court testimony, he brought up his relationship with William and Charles, revealing that the King had stopped taking his calls when he was trying to discuss stepping down as a working royal. Harry also said that Charles pleaded with his sons, saying, "Please boys, don't make my final years a misery," and this was after the funeral of the King's father, Prince Philip. You might remember that Harry sued Newsgroup newspapers last year for multiple unlawful acts committed from the mid-90s until 2016. In court documents, he alleged that his brother William received a very large sum of money from Newsgroup in 2020, all a part of a settlement in a phone hacking lawsuit. In his witness statement, he wrote, "My brother appeared to know an awful lot more than I did on the subject of phone hacking, although he did not tell me if that was the case. However, Newsgroup still settled his claim for a huge sum of money in 2020 without subjecting him to a similar strikeout application, without any of the public being told, and seemingly with some favorable deal in return for him going quietly, so to speak." Some people also asked Harry why he didn't go through with the lawsuit sooner. Well, he said that Charles seemingly blocked any legal action that he wanted to take against the tabloids about phone hacking, and he thinks this was all a part of a bigger plan to fix their image. Harry wrote, "They have a very specific long-term strategy to keep the media on side in order to smooth the way for my stepmother and to be accepted by the British public. When the time came and anything that might upset the apple cart in this regard was to be avoided at all costs. Now, as you can imagine, that trial most likely did not help his strained relationship with Charles, but while they are said to have their differences, the two of them are also said to be on speaking terms at the moment, considering the fact that Harry called his father on his 75th birthday last year. I mean, that is really the bare minimum, but after everything that's happened, it's understandable. Sadly, his relationship with William seems to be even worse, and at this point, people are seriously questioning whether the two brothers will ever reunite, even in the face of something as scary as the king's diagnosis. It's possible, but honestly, it just doesn't seem likely. So what do you guys think is going to happen? Please let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you all in the next video.